All right, I'm here to demonstrate this great new pedal from a company called Dingo Tone from Canada, made in Canada, from Calgary, Alberta. And I happen to have my hands on one. This is called the Big Sky Drive, and it's a distortion pedal. What I really like about this particular pedal is a couple of things. I don't like to play with a whole lot of distortion when I do step on a distortion pedal or an overdrive pedal. So this doesn't have the huge drive that regular run-of-the-mill overdrive pedals do. So when you actually have it setting on low, for example, the drive, there's 4 knobs on here, by the way. There's drive, which is your distortion, the amount of distortion, and then there's your level, which is the volume of the effect itself. And the really cool part about this pedal is the EQ. You can add highs or you can add lows. One of the things that regular overdrive pedals do is that they really thin out your sound. But with this Big Sky Drive, you can compensate with that with those separate EQ knobs on here. So I like to keep it kind of a low distortion when I do use it, and use it, like I said, more of a boost. And here I've got the levels. I've got the EQ levels, first of all, the high and low right in the middle, and I'm going to keep it there for most of the time. Then I'm going to demonstrate how well these EQs work, and you'll be able to hear the difference. So I've got the drive of about 9 o'clock, and the level is in around noon, right at 12. So just want to show you, this is clean. You see it almost fattened it up right away. Now, what I'm going to do is just bring up that drive up to about 10. Remember, we're at 9, so. You can really hear the distortion coming out. Now let's say I want more highs on that. I'm going to turn the EQ knob, the treble knob, up to about 3. Big difference, big difference. Let's say I want more lows. I'm going to do the same thing from 12 to 3. If you really pin the low knob, so you can actually hear these EQs working very well. I have the drive set on about 10 right now, and the level, the volume of the pedal on around noon. What I'm going to do is show you how this can work almost just as a boost pedal. It's going to get loud. So I'm going to bring this up to about 3 o'clock. Remember this? That's noon. Bring down the distortion a bit. As you can see, it's kind of a clean distortion. That's the kind of sound that you wish your amp had on all the time, you know, without having to put any pedals through it. But if you can't play too loud, this is the perfect pedal to have. And you can get these tones from the Big Sky Drive. And you probably wonder, well, where's the distortion if I really want to get heavy? Well, of course, all you have to do is turn up the drive. Rock and roll. I don't even have it pinned. At one point, it almost starts to sound like a fuzz pedal, which is even more interesting. Fantastic. But I like to keep it down, so just a distortion, that is. And you get a beautiful overdrive. Now, my particular pedal that was sent to me has less of a drive than the regular Big Sky drive does. It's brought down a bit, but you have so many options with this particular pedal. And again, the big feature for me is the EQing of the high and low tones that you can get out of it. When I do turn it up and keep it more like a boost, depending on what I'm playing, I usually play a Strat. Right now I'm playing Les Paul. I check to see what my EQing's like. You just hear the low end come out. Let's try that boosting up the high end if you like more of a thin. As you can see, it's quite a difference. So again, this is one of my favorite overdrive pedals in the market today. It's again made in Canada, good Canadian company, and another great thing about them is that they're inexpensive. If you go to their website, Dingo Tone, just write in Dingo Tone pedals and check them out on their website. You can see there's other videos there as well that will show you maybe some things I haven't, but and you'll also be able to find out how much they cost. They don't cost that much at all, which is the great part about it. So an inexpensive boutique pedal out there, totally worth its price. My name is Tony D. Thank you for listening.